Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Rodrigues and today I'm at this beautiful place just 5 minutes away from my house. I will leave it up to you to guess where I am. So today I would like to talk about opening up about your mental illness to your near and dear ones. Previously I've done a video about telling your mental health story to the public. But tell opening up about your mental illness to your loved ones is a little bit different. So I would like to share my experience of how I told my loved ones about my mental illness and the feedback I received. So I didn't have to tell my parents about my mental illness because they used to accompany me to the psychiatrist, so they already knew about it. I didn't have to tell my brothers because they also already knew about it. So the first person that I had to disclose my mental health diagnosis was my husband, who was then my boyfriend. So when I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder, my husband was on away from home on a cruise liner. So I had to disclose it to him over the phone. It was not easy. I was a bit afraid that when I tell him about my diagnosis, he will leave me. And in fact, when I told him about my mental illness, I myself told him to forget about me and that I don't want to ruin his life. But he said he still loves me and he understands me and he will never let me go. And he even told me not to talk about this topic anymore. Though he has accepted me and he has been there with me for at every episode of depression or hypomania, I still have this constant fear that one day he might get bored of all this and he may leave me. So I didn't tell people about my mental health diagnosis for a very long time. I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder in 2009 and then with bipolar disorder in 2010. And I let some of my relatives know about it only in 2012. But they could not believe it. They said it's a wrong diagnosis and that I should not take any medication. I told my best friend about my mental illness only in 2013 because I just felt she needed to know. But she has not treated me any differently after that, and she has always supported me. My husband didn't tell my in-laws about my illness before getting married, but I did ask him before getting married if he has told them, and he said yes. But after getting married, I didn't have to disclose it to my in-laws. My husband did it for me. And before they knew about it, they used to find it very difficult to understand me, to understand my behavior, why I'm behaving the way I am behaving. And but after they came to know, they were very supportive to some extent. But the only thing they said was that I should stay with my parents because my in-laws who are old, they will not be able to support me when I'm not there. So I didn't tell about my mental illness at my workplace for many years. It's only in 2018 when I opened up about my mental illness to the public, I had some courage to tell my employer. But it was only when I had an episode of depression and I needed time to rest. Before that, I used to hide my illness at work because I used to feel I'll be thrown out of my job. But after I told my employer about my illness, my employer was very understanding. They gave me the time to rest that I needed, and they also gave me something called as reasonable adjustments, which I didn't have to work early morning or late nights and etc. So was it worth it or not? I will say both. With some people, it was worth it. Some people understood me, understood what I went through, and could empathize with me. My parents, my siblings, and my husband gave me a lot of support after they came to know that I had this mental health diagnosis. And my best friend also supported me a lot. My in-laws who didn't know before, after they came to know about it, were supportive at some extent. And my employer supported me a lot. So the message to take is that it is very difficult to tell somebody about your mental illness, especially the people whom you love and treasure. We don't want to lose anyone. We don't want them to treat us differently. So we are afraid to tell them about our mental illness with the fear that they will leave us. But when I told people, my loved ones, about my mental health diagnosis, I feel the right people stayed with me. Many people said to me that I should not tell others about my mental illness because they will not come to me due to my illness. But I feel we should not be afraid to tell about our mental illness, especially our loved ones, because we are not lying. We are telling the truth, and our loved ones deserve to know. And yes, we do feel, and it we do feel that they will leave us, but it is a good sign to show us who is loyal to us and who loves us no matter what. So, and if anyone does leave us, it's a good thing, because we want the right people to be around us. We don't want fake people to be around us. So don't be afraid to tell about your mental illness to your, especially to your loved ones. And always remember, let the right ones stay.